Hi guys! Hopefully I did actually unmute this time. Um, Hi. So for those of you who were here last time, um, I said that I hit affiliate. I was wrong. I have met all of the requirements now for affiliates minus one. And that last requirement is that I stream at least 7 different times, and this is only my fourth stream. Not ever. I have to stream 7 different times within a singular month. And this is only my fourth stream within a month, which I assume they consider a 30-day period. Not completely sure. But wait. Automod muted somebody, and I don't know why, because it doesn't say what the message was. Um oh, I see what it is. Okay. Um why can't I? Not sure what the issue is. J-Man, I will untime you out real quick. I don't know why it did that in the first place. If I can spell your name right. Okay, there we go. You should no longer be timed out. Sorry about that. My auto mod is extremely sensitive on caps for some reason. I need to tweak it. Anyways, to this. We did tarot cards last time we streamed. Let me go ahead and load into the world. Also, this is being weird. Okay, there we go. I think I figured it out. Okay. Yep, we did tarot cards last time we were in, which we were able to mark off and mark green the tarot textures and models because those are finally finished. And the reason they're not marked green on this is because we don't actually have the functionality on them. We only have the cards, textures, and the models done. No, with a bunch of O's and head capitals. What'd you say no to when I asked if I was muted again? Also, hi Wander and hi JJ. It's been a while since I've seen you, JJ, or heard from you, I guess. How you been doing? That I need to mess with my keybinds. Oh, yeah. So I've essentially hit it. The only thing I haven't hit is I have to stream 7 times, which I'll be able to do easily since I'm streaming every Tuesday and Thursday with some bonus streams in between. So even if I don't do bonus streams, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, I will have hit it. Yeah, I recognize your name because your name in the Among Us Discord is that. On ISV, it's ProMaster JJ, but on the Among Us Discord, I think it's that same Blue Falcon JJ or something like that, right? I do need to fix my keybinds though because I recently added shaders and it's messing with stuff. Thank you, Stream Elements. Yeah, if y'all want to join the Discord, I post updates there. The link just posted in chat by Stream Elements, and I did get it fixed. I know it wasn't working last stream, but I got it fixed this time. You said same as your Twitch. Do you just watch Twitch or do you stream as well? Where's the other config? Okay. Um, which one do I want to do for reload? Toggle shader. Oh, this is different. My other client, I have it like UIO or something like that. Status GUI? Oh wait, that's true. Okay. Social interactions will unbound that. I wish there was a way to easily like sync up keybinds across different instances. That would be very convenient. Okay. There we go. Because my shader's reload key was the same as my inventory. That was not working. Awesome. Let me, of course, Twitch isn't going to allow me to do the thing. Let me see if it'll let me now. I don't know what that means. Sorry, I'm still pretty new to streaming. I'm trying to get used to the different windows, and I've got so much up on the second monitor right now, it's not even funny. Okay, I think it worked. I went ahead and gave you a shout out there in chat. If any of you guys want to go follow JJ, JJ is an ISVer. I've known him for probably like 2 years now. Has it been 2 years? It's been October. It's been since October of 2020. Ooh, 2022 or 2023? Two or three. Yeah, it depends on whenever. Sorry, it depends on whenever ISV season 8 started. Because I joined right before season 8 started. Caffeine. I'm I'm too tired to be doing anything right now, but I said that I was going to stream on Tuesdays and I am making myself stick to it. So, we need to get started on. Can I Streaming's fun. It's the first couple streams I did. Oh my god, I had my first ever VOD on my YouTube. You can tell how nervous I was. My voice was shaky as hell. I was really, really struggling. It can be a little nerve-wracking, but I'd say it's worth it. It's fun. Um, yeah, I'm trying to stream at least twice a week. So I'm gonna see if I can do this. I cannot. Okay, I was gonna do a poll in chat, but apparently I can't do polls until I'm affiliate. So next Thursday. I was gonna see, do you guys want me to work on the spectral cards today or the planet cards? I need to do both. It's just I can start whichever one first. It doesn't matter which. Also, I need my thing to stop being weird. It keeps trying to like pull out a panels channel. So I don't know if you've heard of the game Balatro, but I am making custom textures for the Balatro playing cards, so that I can make Balatro in Minecraft. I can tab over to Minecraft real quick. So I already have the standard cards. I have vouchers, tarot cards. So essentially, you're playing Texas Hold'em. You get dealt, I think, 7 cards, and you can play 5 at a time to try to make either a pair or two pair or three of a kind or full house or whatever. And then you have these voucher cards that you can purchase in the shop, which they do different things. So this one gives you an extra Joker slot. I'll explain Jokers in a minute. This makes all cards and packs in the shop 25% off for the for the rest of the game. There's a bunch of different vouchers that can upgrade your gameplay. The Jokers, which I don't actually have on here yet, but Jokers are cards that you have that change your gameplay. So I can't put my hand on, you can't see where I'm pointing. Okay, right here on the screen, right below, right here, if you can see my mouse, the chips and multiplier. So every card is worth a certain number of chips. An ace is 11, an 8 is worth 8, a 6 is worth 6, and all the face cards are worth 10. So every time you play a hand, you get chips, and then you get multipliers based off of other factors as well. At the end of calculating everything, it combines the chips and the multipliers to give you your score. And in order to move on to the next round, you have to beat a minimum score. And it does that for each round. So it's very, very fun. If you haven't played it, I thank you, Ava Mance, for the raid. I think that's I think that's my first ever raid. Hi. Thank you. I think this might be my first ever raid. Welcome, raiders. Um, Hi. Oh God, I don't know how to do this. Hi, I'm RaeRayKC. I'm an admin on the wildcard server, and I'm an ISVer. Thank you, Dead Machine 666, for the follow. Welcome to the treasure trove. Yes, yes, hello all. Okay, I don't know if you guys have heard of Balatro. Avamance, thank you for joining the treasure trove too. So, I don't know if you've heard of Balatro. I'm making Balatro in Minecraft. I already have the standard playing cards made. I have the tarot cards finished and the vouchers finished. I'm trying to figure out what to do next, whether we're going to do spectrals or planet cards. Awesome! Oh God, there's so many names. Okay, Blue Kingfisher, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the treasure trove. So for those of you that don't know, I call my viewers my treasures because I am the dragon. It's my logo. I have a tattoo, which of the line art dragon, that was actually my first tattoo, and that's what I based the logo off of. And as a dragon, I collect all of my little treasures. So you all are my treasures, and this is the treasure trove. Thank you. Oh my God, that's a lot of followers back to back. You guys are I swear everybody here is so you are a treasure. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Get Lax Guy too. Thank you for the follow as well. This is a little overwhelming, not gonna lie. I need to shut off my viewer account because that's overwhelming. Dad's 300. Thank you as well. So many new treasures. Yes, yes. I love shiny things. I collect shiny things. I collect crystals. I am like a crow in the way that I collect shiny things. So I have an entire container of just like shiny, like little golden bottle caps and little collector coins and crystals all over the place, not including all of the random Minecraft stuff everywhere. I love shiny things. Okay, let me. Goodness, that a little sidetracking, but hey, we love this kind of sidetracking. Anyways, shelves of crystals, yes. I have most of mine downstairs at the moment because my cousin came to visit and she loves um crystals. So I wanted the collection to be down there so she could see it. The odd squirrel to dead? I'm not quite sure what that means. Yeah, it's so easy to get distracted while streaming. I swear, I streamed for 5 hours yesterday. I'm not streaming that long today. In fact, this playlist is like an hour and 40 minutes, and when the playlist is done, I'm signing off. Um, but yeah, I streamed for 5 hours yesterday, and I think I got maybe 6 cards done, which is wild, seeing as I still have a lot more to go. So, for all of you new people, um, are there any of you guys that know what Balatro is? Are you familiar with Balatro? Are you just here for Minecraft? Um, because I'm doing both. I'm trying to figure out now. No joke. I'm trying to figure out now whether to start the planet cards or the spectral cards. So let me actually pull this up real quick. So these are the tarot cards we just finished. We did Minecraft version. So the pixelization is a lot lower. The resolution's a lot lower because even though I could do the models the same resolution, that doesn't feel very Minecrafty. So these cards I ended up doing like this. It's kind of hard to tell what they are, but that's why we have the names and the lore text on them. And yes, I do have ADHD. It's a little toned down right now because I have plenty of caffeine in my system. And for those of you that don't know, caffeine does to ADHDers the opposite of what it does to neurotypicals. Instead of hyping us up, it calms us down. If you've watched me before, if you've talked to me before, you know I'm usually a lot higher volume than this. I'm a lot higher energy than this. This is actually me calmed down a little bit. I love my caffeine. But yes, okay. If any of you guys want to pick Spectral or Planet, I would create a poll in chat, but I can't do that until I hit affiliate. So next Thursday, I will have had enough streams to qualify, but it also takes a few days after the fact to actually get it going. So it might be a little longer than that. Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for the raid. Take care of yourself after stream care. Make sure you hydrate. Thank you so much again. Um, yeah, sorry, I'm a little spacey at the moment. There's a lot going on. Um, but yeah, okay, Balatro. I'm so tired of my ground control being weird. Okay, spectral cards or planet cards? Spectral cards or planet cards? Well, how many of each are there? I think there's more planets than spectrals. Let me see. Is there a way? Is there a count on this? Okay, 1, 7. Okay, 18 spectrals. Okay, we only have 12 planets, so yeah. Yeah, if you don't have the caffeine and if you're non-medicated HD, non-medicated ADHD, it can be really hard to calm down sometimes. Um, this is what I was trying to pull open. Okay, so we'll use. You actually got to pull this into a separate window for it to work properly. Okay, so I actually use a color picker from a different screen so that I can use the exact same colors. Since we are doing lower resolution, I want to keep the same vibes. So, same colors is how we'll do it. We'll paste the hex code that I just copied into here, hit enter. Now that is the exact same colors as darker card, or the darker cyan. It might look different over here. That's color theory. This is surrounded by dark colors, so it looks brighter. This is surrounded by light colors, so it looks darker, even though it is the same color. Color theory is weird. Okay, we'll kick this to 1 pixel. We'll zoom in. So when I start new ones of this, I always do the same thing. I start a little color palette thing on the side. So we'll just grab all of the main colors. So we'll grab this lighter one now, copy that, paste that in here, save that, and then we'll do that pixel right there. We'll do the same thing. We won't do it for all the colors because these actually have quite some variation. We'll do it for the base colors. I am still in Italy. I was in the US for a while. I was just visiting some family and things, but I am back in Italy and I will be here for a while longer. I don't know exactly how long because we might get a stay longer or we might end up moving again. But yep, I am still in Italy, but my sleep schedule is completely messed up. So as far as the time zone that I'm in, technically CET, but my sleep schedule more closely aligns with those in the US. So that should be the main 3 colors, the dark, the light, and then the almost white. I'll go ahead and pick this gray too because that looks consistent throughout all of the cards. Edit cards. Close the ad because for some reason that causes issues. Okay, we need to get that grayish color. I don't think that worked. Oh, did I not copy it? I might not have copied it. No, because that's the same color. Okay. Okay, nope. This is the one I need. It's not showing at the top. That's why I copied the wrong one. That would explain it. There we go. Okay, so those are the base cards. So how do I want to do this? Okay, I'm going to switch to this for a second while I open up. I heard it. Avomance, I guess you joined the treasure trove at extra time. I don't know. Um, I don't know why my stream. Oh, it's gonna go through all of them again. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it does this. Whenever I switch to a different scene, it replays all of the recent um notifications. So I guess y'all get a second little pop-up shout out thing. You're double appreciated. Extra shiny, I guess. Okay, what? Oh, okay, I know what I was doing. Goodness, it's definitely a day. Okay, open up, open, browse. That's not what I wanted. Now I gotta watch it each time it goes off and make sure there isn't actually a new person because I don't want to miss anybody. Is that? Oh, that looked animated for a second, but only subtly, but now it looks static? I don't know. So since I am very, very close to affiliate, I've started looking at okay, now I can switch back over. I've started looking at emote designs and trying to figure out what I want to do for my emotes. And it's so hard to come up with a good design. Okay, there we go. Okay, we just did this to copy and paste the size template. Um, but yeah, it's very difficult to come up with a good design. I've done several iterations, and if you're in my Discord, you might have seen them because I test them on my Discord emojis. I'm not really a fan of the ones I currently have. I will probably completely redo them. So if you've seen them over there, I guess enjoy the exclusive previews that will never come, or the first draft, or whatever you want to call it, I guess. I love Starset so much. That's what the music is, by the way. If you're new to my stream and you didn't already know that I am completely obsessed with Starset and will take every chance possible to talk about it and to play it. Okay, we got a I feel like if I do two lines up here, it's going to be too thick. So I'll just do the singular one and then we'll do this for the little nameplate bit. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create like a blank template one, essentially a starter card that we can save as a blank, and then every time we start a new one, we'll start with the same background template. So it looks like the stars themselves are difference between the cards. They're not the same on everyone. So we won't go ahead and add that, but all of them have this consistent bar at the bottom. The bars themselves are different, but the background section of it is the same. So we can go ahead and add that in. And we'll do that across the whole bottom part. We might even go up one more. No, I'll leave this open so we have room to do the different planets. I think I want to take this at 75% and do an outline here. Because this is outlined here, and then this top bit on all of them does have some of that brown, but we don't really have space to do it here because it's kind of, it's a smaller scale. So we can't quite do the same things, but we can, I think we'll go ahead and add a little bit of texture variation just so it's not super flat like it currently is. Just go in and add a little bit of this. And we'll make it more subtle, of course. We're not going to leave it like this, but this is the start. Just so it's not super flat. Flat textures, I swear flat textures are the worst. Good timing, stream elements. Yeah, JJ, go ahead and message me that. I think you still have me on Discord. It should be the same name as always. Yeah, absolutely. And because you said YouTube in your message, Stream Elements went ahead and sent my socials there if you want to follow me on any of those, or if you want to join that Discord link that Stream Elements also just popped up. That is my personal Discord, and I'll put all of my going live announcements on there, or if I'm having technical difficulties, or if I need to reschedule a stream, I'll do it on there. Otherwise, you can find me here Tuesdays and Thursdays afternoon CET. I don't have a set time because with ADHD, I got to be a little flexible on myself. But yeah, Avo, take care of yourself. Thank you again so much for my first ever raid. Hydrate, and yeah, I hopefully see you next time. Don't mind me just jamming out while I work because there's no better way to work. Go ahead and add this up here just as a slight variation. Like I said, plain textures are the worst. So even though it's extremely subtle, you might not even really be able to see it. There is a difference up here, and that is better than the solid untextured bar. In fact, we'll go in down here and do a little bit too. We don't want to do a lot. We don't want it to look over textured because the background is meant to be flat. But because it is on this smaller scale, we do want to make sure it's not overly flat. We'll kick this back up to 10 because this doesn't look like it's doing anything. Still doesn't look like it's doing anything. 20 maybe? So because I have them layered now, yeah, that's doing something. It's subtle, but it's doing something. So because I'm layering different layers over them each other and I'm kind of clicking sporadically, I'm not doing it super set. We'll have a lot of different slight variations. It almost won't be noticeable, but if you had this next to a completely flat card, you would be able to see a difference. Kick this back down to 5. We'll do a little bit of this action in here. Very subtle, but it makes a difference. Awesome. I don't check my Discord during streams because being an admin on Wildcard, I get a lot of pings. And if I were to stop and check Discord every time I got a ping, it would be awful. But I do check it after every stream. So I'll do that after stream. Thank you. I did not know you had a Discord. I know that we have that Among Us Discord, but we haven't used that in forever. We really need to schedule another Among Us game night sometime soon. I kind of miss those nights. That was fun. It's been way too long. Of course, anyone else, if you want to join us for game nights, I do have a community section in my Discord where we talk about and plan game nights for which ones do I have listed? We have Balatro, we have Repo, we have Among Us, we have Minecraft. I think we have D&D. I thought there was a 6th one. Minecraft, Balatro, Repo, Among Us. Among Us, that's the other one. Yeah. Okay. We're not going to do any texture variation on this outer border just because we got the variation here. Well, we did actually add a little bit up here, but it's fine. We will save this as the blank, and since I am saving, switch to the full face so I don't accidentally dox myself, which I have done on far too many accounts. I'm unraveled. Goldies Moonies? If I pronounced that wrong, I'm so sorry. Let me know. Yes, Nat Dragon, welcome in. Also, Goldies Moonies, I think. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. I'm on full face right now because I'm in File Explorer trying to find something real quick, and I don't want to accidentally dox myself. How are you guys today? I have another friend that is on ISV and they have an Among Us group on Sundays. It's 10 p.m. and I have to go to bed for school. Dang it. Yeah, that sucks. Whenever I host game nights in my server, I want to create lettuce meets, which if you don't know, oh, you're Goldie. Okay, hi Goldie. Um But yeah, I want to create lettuce meets. If you don't know what that is, it's a little scheduling thing. So you can go in and put what days and what time you're available, and everybody can see what works best for everyone else. And then you can easily choose a time that works for the most people. Well, okay, being on ISV, I've seen so many similar usernames. Like for instance, even on Wildcard, we have Common Rose and Rose.png. Like those are very easily. Oh, I'm not on the server. I didn't see you if you were congratulating me there. But yeah, like Rose.png and Common Rose, the names are very similar, and especially when they're like on Twitch, Starpink right there is Common Rose. The names are different across different platforms, so I never want to assume unless the name's like the exact same. Like Blue Falcon 211 JJ, that's the same as Discord, and I know him there, so oh goodness, y'all telling Rose to go to bed. Don't make Rose go to bed. She can hang out. We're what time is it? We're only streaming for like another 45 minutes or so. This is a short stream today for those of you that are just now getting in. Mr. Ray is going to be home from work soon, and I don't want to accidentally keep him up, which I've done many times. Um, I have very poor volume control. Okay, save that. Okay, now we can new file. I'm sorry, it's taking me a second to do this because I keep getting sidetracked. Y'all, very active chat today. But you should go to bed after stream. Like 45 minutes. I think that's plenty of time to wind down and get ready for bed. Actually, I have no idea what time it is for you, so I also have no room to talk. It's like 1 a.m. for me. Transparent canvas, that's very important. I know you can't see it. I have not forgot to tab back into the game. Um, or I have not forgot to tab back in. I'm still trying to pull things up because I think I have to open one more thing. Hi, Andrew 54 board. I yeah, board. I don't know why looking at that spelling of board made me question if that was actually the correct um called the correct. Why won't this type? I'm sorry, I'm trying to be quick. I'm having difficulties. There we go. Okay, now I can tab back in. Sorry. Yeah, and I swear, especially when streaming and stuff, like you don't want to mispronounce someone's name, but it's also kind of inevitable. That is not what I meant to do. Okay, select, put that over here, minimize. Woke up at 6 a.m. today. I woke up at, what was it, 9 p.m.? Something like that? Through Bug Server. Yes. I started watching Bugs a little bit ago and joined their Discord, and I get really iffy. I don't really know whether or not it's okay to self promo in certain places. Um like even if they have a self promo channel, sometimes I'm just like, "Oh, I'm kind of new. I don't really know this community. I don't know if I should." But Bugs stated in a stream a couple different times that like, "Oh, please post if you stream and stuff. Like I want to see what you do. That way we can really like get to know each other and be like a real community and everything." So I question spellings when I'm at work. I misspelled strikeout and put it live on the TV. You put it live on the TV. Were you doing like a presentation or something? I need to go back to brushes. Okay. Well, Bug really is. And they're very high energy, which I love. As a fellow ADHDer, I kind of need that higher stimulation. Usually I am higher energy than I am right now, but I've got enough caffeine in my system that is actually toning me down. Ray put it on live TV? What do you mean? Did I misread that? Wait, I questioned spellings when I'm at work. I misspelled strikeout and I put it on live TV. I'm so confused. And yes, yes, the ADHD helps with the ADHD. J-Man, you might have to clarify because I don't exactly know what you mean there. I'm all over the place today, clearly. I swear, if I end up doing an hour and a half stream and I don't get a singular card done, you guys you're gonna make me have to work off stream. I don't want to have to work off stream. In fact, I don't want to have to work at all. I just want it to be done, but that's not how it works. But it'll be worth it. Like I told y'all, I will get this done. It's a matter of when, not if. I'm so tempted to tab back into Minecraft and show Andrew the current progress on the cards. But if I tab back into Minecraft every time we have a first chatter or every time someone new comes into the stream, I will never finish anything. Maybe we just need to do a showcase where I show all of my projects and my past builds and things, just a showcase stream. Oh my god, that was you. Anyone in America who is watching the baseball game could see my misspelling of strike. Baseball game? Oh, I need to read back. Okay, I work in athletic production. It was a baseball game, and I misspelled the version of strikeout on national television. Oh, the way my heart would sink, the way I would no. Oh God, you guys know how bad I am with spelling. I am never to be trusted with spelling anything. In fact, whenever it comes to the wild card MC server announcements, I have to draft it, edit my draft, fix my spelling about 6 times, and still get it double checked by other admins. Otherwise, I'm going to post announcements to the entirety of the server with 10 misspellings, and you probably won't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, where is... Okay, I need color picker again. So it may seem tedious to go back and forwards with this color picker, but because I am doing this on such a small scale, I do want to be as true to the original colors as possible. So maybe if you can't tell what it is by looking at it, if you're familiar with Balatro, you can tell what it is by the color scheme. So we got a little bit of spots through here. That's about it. This whole top part is kind of really light. There is like a shadow over here, but it's much lighter. So we'll kick this down to 20%. Put this in here. And then, like I said before, dead flat textures are the bane of my existence. They're the worst. I hate them with every fiber of my being. So we will go in and spot up the texture a bit. Drop this down to 10. Hey Ray, if you have time after your stream, can you help me with some Photoshop stream elements thing? Possibly. If you have more specifics on what you need help with, uh, go ahead and DM me on Discord the details. Like, I'm not sure what you mean. I know a little bit about Stream Elements, but I'm not super familiar. As far as Photoshop, I've never worked with Photoshop. I use this, which is Paint 3D. It's like a cheap knockoff Photoshop. It's the Microsoft version of MS Paint that allows you to have transparent backgrounds. Thing I'll be doing is football, and if I misspell there, I might get fired. Oh, good God. No, double check everything. Don't like send them or don't like broadcast anything until you've checked it 4 times. I don't want you to get fired. Because if you get fired and you have to get extra jobs and stuff, when will you have time for wildcard? Goldie S autocorrect. Do you mean youth? 100% will. They probably will put me on cams instead. Fair. Fair. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with this too much. I think so. These have like different cards down here. I think this is the equivalent of the tarot cards Roman numerals. So we will go ahead, take this lighter bit. We'll kick that up to like 40. We'll do this singular one right here in the middle. I think we'll leave it at that. I don't want to overdo it, but we will go in and do like we did with the tarots and do essentially like a dummy name. So, okay. So, put that there. Hello, Fallen. Thank you for the follow. I'd ask Luna and or Carolina Ash on ISV. I know Luna knows SE or Stream Elements and Cash knows Photoshop. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. I've actually went to the ISV. They have, I don't know if you have the channel enabled, JJ, but there is a whole category called I think it's creators or content creation or something like that, and they have a creators chit chat. A lot of them have a lot more experience than me, and I've actually went in there and asked them a few questions about things before whenever or right before I got my webcam. That's actually where I went to ask for input on whether or not my webcam would stress out my CPU too much. I know little about Photoshop because I'm in the digital and online media program for college. I wanted to do something like that. I really wanted to get into graphic design. Um, this is the closest I ever got. Literally a tablet and a fancy like stylus pen. It's not much, but I will be drawing my own emotes and things. Dynamike, thank you. Welcome in. First of my streams. With the way that you screamed Ray in all caps, I've got a feeling you know me from somewhere, whether it's ISV or Wildcard or something. Oh, it's Fox. Okay, hi. The difference in names between Discord and um goodness, Discord and Twitch. I swear I'll get used to them eventually. Also, yes, hi Fox. Okay. Are we good? Do I keep messing with it? I think we're good. Otherwise, I'm gonna get into the same issue. I don't. So, okay, right here is a lot lighter than what this is. Maybe we bump this back down, make it a bit lighter again. Like, I know that's not the same, but would you believe she couldn't figure out who I was? I couldn't though. Okay, think about it. ISV has like 300 people or something like that, and Wildcard's up to 100. So 400 people, a lot of them with similar names. And then when you have different names between Twitch and Minecraft and Discord and YouTube, it's very difficult to remember who's who unless you have the same name. Or unless you're like a frequent in my chat, then I pick it up. But technically an alias that has been attached to me. I was originally Dynamite. Okay. I know Ray, I just like making fun of people. I've picked up on that a little bit. You definitely seem to be like a jokester, prankster type. I don't know about we'll clear this. Okay, we'll go ahead and save this because I don't want to mess with it too much. Otherwise, I'll get caught up on the details and we'll never finish any of these, just like the tarot cards all over again. It's fine. Pluto, if I can spell Pluto, goodness grief. Okay, now I can switch back to gameplay. Not to rise his level, but I'm playfully bully people all the time. So, okay, that's the thing though. Like, when you're playfully bullying people, you got to make sure you're being careful. You have to make sure it's obviously a joke. You can't ride that line too closely because then you end up stepping on people's toes. And Goldie, I don't think you do that. I don't think you ride that line as hard as Rise sometimes does. Be back. I gotta do homework. No worries. Yeah, take care of school. School comes first. I know when to stop, and LOL, if I'm asked to stop, I stop. Yeah, see, that's what you're supposed to do. That's respectful. So yeah, that kind of joking slash bullying. It's not even bullying at that point. It's really just joking, aggressively joking. That type of stuff doesn't bother me. Like that's kind of just it is what it is type thing. Okay, let me We'll get this lighter color first. We'll pop this over here. I do see chat scrolling a little bit. Let me get this put on here real quick and I'll double check. I am getting better at reading chat, guys. Be proud of me, please. Yes, you can bully people to an extent and always make sure you build them up too. Yeah, it's got to be a balance. I've learned that when people start getting upset, children taught me that. Goldie likes messing with people, huh? Every time I breathe wrong around Goldie, I get a lecture. Yeah, stream elements. So whenever you're typing things in stream elements, you don't realize how long they're going to look in chat. Um, that's something I think I created that like when I first started streaming like 2 years ago. I did like a singular stream 2 years ago and then just did not stream literally for 2 years. I started streaming again last week. God, has it only been a week? Yeah, I think last Tuesday was my first regular stream and I've picked it up since then. Wow. I am feeling more comfortable streaming though. Um, it feels a little easier every time I do it. Because believe it or not, believe my crazy, outgoing, all over the place nature, I do have social anxiety, especially IRL. In fact, I had to shut off viewer count because if I'm aware of how many people are listening to me, I start to get anxious again. Cough, cough, gigs. I swear, gigs. I don't know if he's here right now, but loves to make sure I know how many people are watching me. Just gotta say, yeah, no worries. Take care of yourself. Make sure to hydrate, and hopefully see you next time. You should tell your dad he has a nice Insta. I don't know if that's a joke or not, but if that's not a joke, Goldie, why are you following Fox's dad's Insta? Space. Okay. When you said that, I was so tempted to tell you how many people were watching. I know. It's very, very tempting. And occasionally it doesn't bother me. It's the constant reminders. Or like if for some reason the number gets really high. Like whenever that raid of 23 people came in, I panicked and I shut off viewer count because I didn't want to see it update with my previous viewers on top of the raid. Though that's the type of thing that it doesn't really get to me, but I become very aware of it. Goldie was jokingly doxing everyone today. How do you jokingly dox someone? Do you like say, "Oh, haha, I'm doxing this person," but you say something that's completely inaccurate? The only thing I can think of. You challenge yourself to find people's Instagrams. Okay. My Instagram is so boring. I used to have a personal one forever ago. Um, where I posted like some of my like random sketches and things and just really, really random stuff. Oh God, my cousin and I did like a photo shoot with some graffiti at a park near our house one time, and I thought it was like the best photo shoot ever. I thought it was amazing. Um, he said Insta, so Stream Elements popped that up. So I have it to trigger on keywords. I might need to actually kick the cooldown up a bit more so it doesn't happen as often. But yeah, there's the RaeRayKC Instagram if you want it. Honestly, I think the only thing I've posted on there or on that account is literally just like my video thumbnails when I post YouTube videos. By the way, for those of you who care, which you might not since you're on Twitch, you probably only care for streaming content. But if you care, I do have 2 YouTube videos out in the last couple days. I did a showcase of my ISV Mario Kart Nintendo DS Rainbow Road Elytra course. I know that's a mouthful, but it's a lot. I did a showcase of that. Um, there's no account named that. Is that what it says when you click the link? Of course, it's not going to pull up because I clicked it and it's not loading. Hopefully that's not the issue. Or maybe I'll just fix it after stream. Um, Need to kick this. We'll put this on. I think we did 50. Oh, mine works. Okay. I wasn't there for the full story, but Fox said Goldie could find him easily on Google, and Goldie took that to heart. Also, Minerva challenged Goldie to find her name and stuff. Y'all are, for lack of better terms, a little ballsy, challenging people to try to dox you. It's little wild. Little wild. And if you're a wild card, congratulations for being on brand. If you're not a wild card, well, I guess all of y'all that are currently talking about it are wild cards. But and for those of you that aren't wild cards, I don't just mean that they're crazy people. I mean that they're a part of the wild card server. That's not what I meant. I didn't want to crop. There we go. Okay. Delete that bit. Switch to full face so I can save it. Make sure that it actually switched. Yay, we've already got 2 cards and a template done. Speaking of, let me check what I need to figure out on here where it says how long I've been live. Okay, 56 minutes. So we got anywhere between half an hour to 45 minutes left. Sandy, okay, that's why we're all or that's why we're on wild card because you are wild cards. Yeah, yeah, accurate. Sandy accidentally doxed Fox to me, and then Fox doxed the rest of his name, so I had his full name. Yikes. Oh, I saved that. What am I doing? Oh, I can switch back. Okay. I'm gonna switch here one last time in case I didn't actually save it because now I'm second guessing. Okay, no, I did save it. Okay. Yay. Audit. This one's going to be super simple. That's really flat texture with a singular highlight and then the ring. This is going to be an easy one. Kick that back up to 100. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm getting a little quiet and kind of zoning in and jamming out at the same time. When I just, you guys, I swear. What was I saying? What was I saying? I'm sleepy if you can't tell, but I'm not going to bed yet. Maybe. I might go to bed after stream, but probably not. I'll probably stay up all night doing things that I shouldn't be doing because I should be sleeping, but I won't be sleeping. Speaking of, I've got an idea for a new game. I don't know if you guys have seen Cryptfire 91's streams. Let me actually Of course, I can't do it on here because ground control is being dumb today. Let me see if I can actually. I can't spell. If I see. Let's see if that works. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you guys have heard of Critfire91, but he has designed a knockback arena. So it's I can't even describe it. You would have to go see it. I'm wanting to make my own version of that knockback arena. He did one on ISV called the Snow Day Arena. I'm hoping to make a YouTube video showcase for that with a clip of me competing against Impulse SV in the arena. I was on the opposite team as him, and I did actually knock him out in one of our 2 games, which was pretty great. And then he got competitive. And the very start of the next round, he was like, "That's Ray Ray. I need to make sure that I stay away from her." It was so great. He got so competitive. Um, but if I can find the clip for that, I will do a showcase video for that as well. The kind of the same way that I just did for the Mario Kart Nintendo DS Rainbow Road Elytra course, which Impulse also toured that and flew that as well. That clip from his VOD is in my video. It's at the end of the video. And there are chapters in the video, so if you just want to skip to the Impulse VOD and see him fly it with me for the VOD clip in my video, go for it. It looks like Stream Elements did just do another pop-up with all the socials, so the YouTube is there if you want to find that. But the Snow Day Arena, that's what I was getting off topic. That's what I was talking about. So, the Snow Day Arena is a knockback arena where everybody has knockback 10 sticks and they knock each other around and they try to knock each other into these cages. If you get pushed into the cage, you hit a tripwire and it locks you in. So the goal is to knock the rest of the other team into the cages to where your team is the last team standing. And playing it on ISV, it was 4v4. I was against Impulse. I was on the viewer team, and then he and some of the ISV mods were on the ISV team or the Impulse team. Your YouTube link has YouTube spelled wrong. Oh my god, it does. Oops. Let me fix that real quick. You guys know how I am with spelling. I am the worst. So, okay, content creation, stream elements, load. If I fix the spelling on YouTube, the rest of it should work. Hopefully. Chat commands. Okay, that's the wrong thing. Where's the thing? Okay, custom commands. Where's the socials? There's the socials. YouTube. RaeRayKC. Okay, that is the rest of it. Looks like it's spelled right. Let me. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Just making sure I'm proving to myself and everybody else that I truly am a new streamer. Okay, is that spelled right? That looks like it's spelled right. And then also there's that Discord link again. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I think it works now. And yes, Nap, if you want to go follow over there, I don't post very often because it takes a lot of energy and a lot of motivation to get me to edit. I think the game you just described would be exactly right. People love punching each other around. I have watched you guys, and you know what? We're gonna switch to this for a second. I have watched you guys in the audience of the DDR games. You can't sit still. You have to be punching each other around or knocking each other off the side of the bleachers. It just. Sorry to derail. No, no, no. You're absolutely good. Um. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Not only are we gonna get that starboarded, but let me pull the thing back up. Let's get it added to the Ray quotes list because, of course, if I can spell quote, add RaeRayKC. I can't spell. How did I spell it? Wait, J-Man, I'm looking for your message. How did I spell that? Okay. I think I spelled that right. Maybe. Okay, today's the 7th? Oh, because it's 1 a.m. Okay, hopefully that works. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. here. Okay, so that stream elements quote is quote number 17. So if you do exclamation point quote and then space 17, it will pull up that one specifically. If you do exclamation point quote with nothing after it, it will randomly show you one of our saved quotes. I know I should sleep, but I didn't wake up till 9 p.m. So if I go to sleep now, I'm just going to be up in an hour. If rats. Oh. That's something Mr. Ray said a while back. He said, if rats come down from the ceiling, hit them with karate. They don't know karate, they do know kung fu. And quote 17 specifically. Yep, Yoob. It's Yoob, not YouTube. Just Yoob. Uh-oh, stuff is here? Yeah, stuff's been here, I think. Yeah, stuff's been here a little bit. Wait, the link doesn't work for me, but when I looked up your name, your link has an @ symbol? Wait. So does that mean okay, sorry for not that. That was the wrong one, sorry. Okay, this one. The at so on the YouTube it has to have the @ symbol. Guys, I swear I'm a professional streamer. I swear I know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, content creation, stream elements, dashboard, reopen that. Thank you for helping me troubleshoot, guys, because y'all know me, I can't spell. I probably never would have found these things on my own, because even though I swear I test everything, apparently I don't test it properly. Your current social needs an @ sign before your name. Yeah, I didn't know the links were this specific either. Okay, so I fixed it. It has the @ symbol. If you click that, does it pull up the thing? It should. Oh, good God. I'm trying, guys. I promise I'm trying to be a good streamer. I'm just not a good streamer. I opened the wrong thing, I think. Wait, didn't we already start the planet for this? Did we not start the planet for this? Oh, you can't even see what I'm working on because I'm tabbed out. That's good. I can test. Okay, good. It works for you. Nah, yeah. Always learning. Every time I'm like, "Oh yeah, I've got this. I've got it figured out. It's great." No. No, I don't. Switch back to main gameplay. I swear I know what I'm doing, Ray, as she's burning and failing. Yeah, J-Man, I'm adding that to the quote list too. See, pull that back up. Pull it up, please. I'm trying to spell, and I'm gonna misspell something in the quote, I bet. As she is burning and failing at it. I'm gonna specifically add that to the quote. Okay, that is. Why didn't I copy paste? I would say it's been a long day, but I've only been up for a few hours. Anyways, that's quote number 18. Yay! Woo! I know what I'm doing. Okay, I realize that I know what I'm doing when I don't know what I'm doing happens a lot. Not as much and not as often as the "it's fine," but they both happen a lot. I think those two might need to be emotes of mine once I can start adding the uploads. Yep, that's getting added too. Jamin, you're just helping me quote farm right now. Okay, pull it back up. Quote, add, paste. I can paste it. Oh yeah, exactly. That's why I added it. It's quote number 19 because no, I did. Oh dang it. Okay. I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix it. Okay. Quote. It's fine. Y'all are just helping me meme right now. Okay. Quote remove number 19. Remove number 19. Okay. Quote add. Paste it. Remove the. There we go. There we go. It's fixed. Yay. I'm sure this is so boring to anyone who's not a part of the chat right now and who isn't actually like joining in on this chaos. Because it's from just like if you're just lurking or if you're just listening, you're probably just hearing me like quote myself and quote chat over and over. We gaming on wildcard. Hey, that's fine. I need to get back to actually gaming. But the more I game, the less I'm working. The less I'm working, the longer this is gonna take. The longer this is gonna take, the less I'm gonna be able to enjoy anything else because this is gonna be in the back of my mind. Stream elements? What's your problem? It did the slash quote, but it didn't work. Oh, it's probably on a global cooldown. Endless cycle of projects is no joke. So if you're in my Discord and you see the forum called RaeRayKC Projects, I had to actually create my own forum to keep track of my own projects. So in that forum, every post is a different project that I'm working on, and I don't even have all of them on there yet. And within each post, I'm adding my ideas as I come up with them, updates as they happen. Some of them are marked as future projects with a question mark. Some of them are past projects that I want to do new iterations of. Some of them are ongoing projects. I am posting updates for this though. Each time I finish some things, I'm posting it over there. So, okay, I'm going to lock in for a minute. I'm going to get this card right here done, and then I'm going to get the models on the server for these two cards before the stream's over, because if I remember correctly, we've got like 15 minutes. It's like 15 or 30 minutes. I can't remember which, because it's either an hour and a half or an hour 45. But when this playlist is done, I'm calling it. I'm holding myself to it. I'm not gonna overdo it because that 5 hour stream yesterday was a lot. I got done and my face physically hurt from smiling so much. No, Fox, it's okay. Rose is going to go to bed when the stream is done because the stream's only got like 15 to at most 30 minutes left. Rose, I'm trying to buy you some time. My main project finished the modeling, smithing, and use over 11 shulkers of wool for netherite mining, main base on wildcard. Oh, those are all different projects. I read that as all the same project, and I was like, dude, that's a lot. But as multiple different projects, yeah, valid, normal. There's nothing excessive about that. I got you, Rose. I got you as much as I can. But I'm also really not one to talk because I'm pretty bad about it myself. Okay, I don't want to overdo this, but the shadow needs to be less shadowy, if that makes sense. We'll kick that down to 25 because we still want a shadow. We just don't want it to be as dark as it just was. I think that's fine. Right here, it's very, very subtle. You really can't even see it very much. In fact, I probably need to take this and lighten the center one a bit so it's a little bit more rounded. I need my thing to get to chill out. At this point, I think we're gonna give up on common rose. It's already morning for the. Well, it depends on what you consider morning. Also, I have wait, common rose. Why did I think you were in the US? Because it's like late evening for US. It's not early morning. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Oh, dang it. 10 messages were deleted by moderator. 10 messages? Sorry, guys. If you're being timed out by automod, I'm so sorry. I don't know why that's happening. I'll untime out. I can't even spell untime out. Mr. Stuff 456. Okay. Mr. Stuff, you're untimed out. That's it probably did that because of caps. I really need to turn down that cap sensitivity. It's irritating. I know it's irritating for you guys. It's irritating for me as well. It's supposed to be there to be like beneficial for the stream and good for the stream so that like I don't get bots and things, but it's way too sensitive. Be careful on caps, guys. Like you can use some caps. Like even Rose go to bed, that Fox said in all caps is fine, but if you use a lot of caps, it's going to time you out. You know what? I'm actually going to put that on my to-do to check auto mod and make sure I have the sensitivities down because this is the second day in a row that it's like really on it and not in a great way. Okay, so this one has 4 cards, so it went from 1 to 2 to 4 for some reason and then back to 3. I don't know why they're out of order. Oh, that could also be why it timed you out then. I don't think automod likes threats. Okay. I know that's not super accurate. That's what we're leaving it at. Oh, wait. We need the ring. The ring on it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. What do y'all think? I was kind of making a half. Okay, based off the first Google result, it's 9:16 a.m. for Rose? Oh, 3 hours off. Wait, 3 hours off which way? I'm hoping it's like 6 a.m. for you. If it's like noon for you, I'm concerned for you if it's noon. Okay. So we'll delete this bit. Switch to full face, save it. Then we'll do the models. We'll get these in game. So at least I can post updates tonight and be like, hey guys, we did actually get something done on stream. Okay, they are saved. Minimize, minimize. Okay, switch back to main gameplay. 6:17 a.m. Okay, that's not too bad. To be fair, I stayed up till 2 p.m. yesterday. Even after streaming for hours, I didn't go to bed till 2 p.m. And that's why I didn't wake up till 9 p.m. today. Okay, so we need a new folder for folder. That's not where we want that. You want it in here. New folder. Planets. Okay, new folder here. Planets. New folder. Planets. That's not how you spell planets. I'm gonna end up breaking the file again because oh, wait, there's already a planets folder there because that's the textures. Okay. This is a lot. All of these are a lot. These are all the different card variations we currently have. No, I didn't forget. Rose is crazy. Half of y'all are crazy. This is a lot of files. It's fine. We'll full screen this one when we're working on it because it's a lot. So we'll new file, give, planet. I think Pluto was the first one, right? Think so? Pluto, mz function, paste. We're going to change this out for Pluto. Change this out for Pluto. Ooh, it needs to be planet slash planet. Planets or planet? I think it's planets. Pluto. Crazy isn't online, right? I'm back. Oh, welcome back, JJ. I used to be, guys, y'all, I can't keep up with chat. I need to pay more attention. Okay, I'm doing better than I do on the server, though. You have to give me that. Did you forget? Okay, I used to be as bad as Ray, but I had an exam recently, so my sleep schedule's not as messed up anymore. Crazy. I'm back. I was crazy once. Rude. I was crazy once. Welcome back. Crazy isn't online. They put me in a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. I wasn't crazy once. I still am crazy. But I have not been in a room with rats because that would probably freak me out. Okay. We'll switch this out. So, now, where's the lore for the Pluto card? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this should be good. This song is a lot heavier than most Starset songs, so if y'all aren't used to listening to heavy music, I would say I apologize, but I don't. I love this. I don't like terraforming. I do not like terraforming. Um, actually kind of hate it. New file, Pluto dot JSON. Wait, chatbot. Does that mean I can fix chatbot from in here? Oh, sorry. Thing popped up, and I think next time I don't have to mess with it as much to fix it, which would be amazing. And it Pluto. Wait. Is it planets or yeah, there's an S on it. I'm gonna end up doing that wrong one of these times and the file is not gonna work and I'm gonna get frustrated. And I love that you love my music choice, Rose, because so many people don't. Mr. Ray being one of them. He does not like Starset. It's very sad. But okay, I've seen Starset 3 times. If I ever get the chance to see them again, I will be seeing them again. And if he can get off of work or if it's on a weekend, if he can go with me, he will be going with me to see it. Because I'm convinced once he sees them live, he might enjoy them more. Listening to them regularly, I love them regularly. He doesn't. Seeing them live is completely different. Completely different. Okay, should work now. If everything worked, I hopefully didn't break anything. So slash reload, slash function. Nope. Gotta specify Balatro. Assets. Give planet. Nope. Something's broke somewhere. What did I do? What did I do? Unfull screen? Yeah, unfull screen. So something is wrong somewhere. Planets. Okay, all of them are with an S, right? Yeah, they're all with an S. Pluto. Spelt it right. Okay. I need to go in and close some of these old ones out because this is from last time we were working on this, and all it's doing is cluttering my thing. I probably just closed out something. You know what? Can I? Oh, I can't select all of them. I was just gonna close all of them and then reopen the ones I need. Okay. Item. We'll compare it to ones that we know work. So we'll go to the tarot. These should be the same, minus this saying Pluto or planets, this saying tarot, and then Pluto and Judgment. Other than that, they look the same. So I would say that's good. We can minimize that. Okay, models, planets, Pluto. Pluto model versus. Okay, these should be the same, minus this has planets and Pluto, this has tarot and death. Looks the same to me. Okay. It's all in files that have. Okay, the planets have an S on all of them. This kind of troubleshooting stuff is annoying, but this is essentially all that tech does is troubleshoot, troubleshoot, troubleshoot. Okay, okay, okay. So something might be wrong in here. Balatro planets Pluto for the item model. That's correct. I spelled that right, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, wait. We should check in game. Oh, I didn't F3T. Maybe that's what the issue was. I don't know what I just did, but I have accidentally highlighted every single T on my screen. I think I searched it. Wait, it worked! Yay! Where's the planet card things? Okay. Text is correct on it as well. So, okay, just gotta do the same thing for the other two now that we know what actually works. Okay, planets, new file. Wait, which ones do I have? Textures, planets. Okay, we need to do Mercury and Uranus. New file, Mercury. Does that not look right? Copy this, paste. I don't know why that spelling looks wrong. It's because it is. Okay, new file, and then we'll do. Did I spell that right? Look, I think so. .json. I'm gonna be lurking now since I wanted to pretend I've been sleeping all this time. No worries. Thank you for sticking around so long. Oh God. Yes, J-Man, I will quote that. For the future, Rose, you can do exclamation point lurk, to send a little message in chat. That'll just let me know if you need to step away or if you're lurking. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for lurking. Control V. Okay. I need my thing to load. Okay, that's added, J-Man. It's quote number 20. Okay, we got those done. Those are the items. We need the models now. Planets. Pluto. Copy. New file. Re. Wait, it's not a .json. There we go. You really are. Now I just need someone who's a master of getting really good clips. Because rewatching my VOD to try to find good clips for TikTok and YouTube short promotion is rough. Last one. JSON, and then we got to do the 2 MC function files, and then they're done. And this, I believe, is the second to last song, so we're doing pretty good on time. Make it, okay. All of the way. Save me. Jeez. I did it again. I started to spell it wrong again. Goodness, I can't spell. Okay, very last bit, so close. Okay, last little bit. Gotta copy the lore text, and then this one is done as well. I think they're all gonna have very similar lore text. I think the only difference is the chip amount. Okay. Reload. While that's reloading, F3T. I know that's incorrect, but I did that so I could. For some reason, Mercury didn't work. But we know this one did, so. I'm lagging. Did my game crash? Game crashed. Lovely. Hopefully we can get this back up pretty quickly. And then while we're doing that, we can figure out why Mercury isn't working. Give planets. Oh, with an S. That's what I did. Cool. Should work now. Once Minecraft comes back up, so we'll chill for a minute while it's loading. It's loading. It's kind of slow. I'm sorry. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Back over here because it is working now, I think. Okay, there we go. Mercury worked, and then we'll do this again. Yay! 3 of them done. We don't have time to do another one. There's no way we have time to do another one. Okay. We'll go ahead and get our screenshot of this for the progress updates. For those of you that don't know, This is the last song. But for those of you that don't know, we do progress updates on both my Discord and then on the Wildcard MC under the game forum. I have a Balatro Datapack work in progress forum where I'm posting the updates because a lot of people over there are starting to get pretty excited for this project. A lot of them like Balatro, a lot of them like Minecraft. They want to see Balatro in Minecraft. Me too. Me too, bro. That's why I started this. So, I'm gonna post that over there. Let them know that we have started it. Actually, I forgot. Let's tab back into the game. We got to update our boards. We have began the process for tarot or planet cards, so they are no longer red. And we have began the textures and the models. So yeah, we got 2 more things not checked off, but marked as in progress. Thank you, Ryan K. Hawkins, for the follow. Welcome to the treasure trove. We just finished up 3 planet cards. If you know anything about Balatro, I'm making Balatro in Minecraft. We just finished the Pluto, the Mercury, and the Uranus card. So, and we did just update our things from red to yellow because they're now in progress. We still have so much more to go, but making progress anyway. So, okay. You were the 69th follower. Don't know if you saw that. I'm mature, I promise. Um, so okay. We've got I'm trying to think if there's anything else on here that we've started or that I can update. I don't think so. So, okay. We will finish these 2 and we'll move on to spectral textures and spectral models. I've got that copied, J-Man. I'll add that in a minute. Um, so, okay. Yeah, we'll finish these 2. Once these 2 click green, we'll mark them, or once these 2 are finished, we'll mark them as green. We'll click the lamps on. We'll begin spectral textures and spectral models. After that, we might skip boosters for now, just because those are bundle textures and bundle models, and I don't know that we're ready for that. We might want to get the functionality of these in before we tackle this row. Joker textures and Joker models will probably be after spectral, because that's a lot of the same thing we're doing now. And while I'm kind of in this mindset, I want to get a lot of the similar things done before we move on to the next things. Then we'll get all of the functions done. Those are going to be fun. They're going to be challenging, but they're going to be fun. There's so much to do. There's so much to do. This isn't even everything. This is just the bulk categories. I'm picking it apart, tackling one thing at a time, because if I try to do everything at once, I'm going to get overwhelmed. And getting overwhelmed is not going to help get this done. So, toxic. I love this song. I'm so sorry. Okay, that is the last song. So we will switch over to this view for a moment. Hi guys. If you are not a part of Wildcard and you want to play the Balatro Datapack when it comes out, you can go ahead and join the Wildcard Discord right there. That's how you get access to the server. That's where this game is going to be built. This game, Balatro in Minecraft, will be fully playable on Wildcard as soon as I possibly can get it to be functional. Wildcard is very fun. We have Hermitcraft TCG on that server. We're currently running a Dance Dance Revolution championship in Minecraft on that server, as well as so many other events. We've got a whole mini game district if basic Minecraft isn't your thing. Or you can just play basic Minecraft. We kind of have it all. If you want to join my Discord, the link's right there. That's where I post updates for all of my projects. That's where I'll post when I'm going live or if I need to reschedule a stream. Sometimes we'll host game nights over there where I might stream it, I might not. Sometimes we just want to play together as a community. We'll do Among Us games or repo games or different Minecraft things or even multiplayer Balatro. I've never tried it, but I've heard it's a thing. So if you're interested in that, make sure you join that Discord. And one last thing, socials. Those are my different accounts. That's where you can find me. I post clips from the stream as well as little sneak peeks of and portions of YouTube videos on the TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I do post YouTube videos of showcases of some of my content and things. Twitter's mostly where I just post updates, stream updates, sometimes little pictures and sneak peeks of things that I'm working on. And of course, Instagram. I do post a little bit over there, but not a lot. Feel free to follow any of those. So, since we've got all of that worked out, let me find somebody for y'all to raid. If you would like to stick around for the raid, I'd really appreciate that. Because I don't yet have the Twitch emotes, hopefully this time next week we will have them. I'm going to post something in chat right here. You can copy and paste this over there when we get there. So that right there, what I just posted, go ahead and copy that. Let me find somebody to raid. Who's live right now? It looks like Cryptfire is still live. He's over doing repo. Ooh, sorry, started echoing in my head. Cryptfire is still doing repo with 2 other streamers. Cryptfire is an amazing streamer. Go show him some love. Paste, copy and paste that raid message for when you get over there. Let me start the raid. Okay, looks like the raid is gonna go in 5 seconds. See you guys over there.